Do you have pain here, or honestly anywhere in your knee? I'm gonna show you 2 life hacks to rehab your knee without ever having to step foot in a physical therapy office. Dr. Michael Lau here from Team Prehab. I'm about to go over life hack number 1 for your knee rehab at home. But before I do that, make sure you've liked this video and you've already subscribed to our channel. So stairs typically are a big issue if you have knee pain or your knee is sensitive. Typically going upstairs may hurt, but even more common, going downstairs may hurt. So usually something that we typically do when our knees hurts is we don't want to use our leg. If my right knee hurts, instead of going up with my right foot, I may go up with my left every single time. What I'm going to say is we need to stop that. Maybe a week or 2 after injury, that's okay to do, but long term what we're doing is we're just not using our knee and we're not actually providing any strengthening stimulus throughout the day to get our knee stronger. So on the way up, if the right knee was the one that's bothering you at home, I want to encourage you to use your right foot each step and not even to alternate, because now I'm only getting your right step every other step. I want you to use that right foot every single time and work on strengthening it. Once you get used to that, the next progression that I would want you to try is I want you just putting your forefoot on the step and trying to lift your heel off and going up each step like that, like you're almost wearing an invisible high heel. Now we're not only strengthening our quads and our glutes, but we're also strengthening our calves. And again, this is a way that you can get in your own knee rehab at home. If you were to come see me in the clinic, I'd be having you do hundreds of these in the clinic with me. But now every time you go up and down stairs, you can work on strengthening your right knee or left knee, whatever one it is. Now on the way down, it's a little bit trickier. Going down is a lot harder. The reason why is because our knee goes over our toes more on the way down, which isn't bad. Again, we have a good video, knees over toes, that you can check out over here. But what we can do on the way down, if this is way too irritable for you right now, we can go sideways down. So again, from my right side, I'm gonna face over here, and I'm actually gonna go down using my right side, which is my injured side, each step. Because I'm going in the sideways fashion, and you notice I'm actually not just going down in front of me, I'm reaching behind me, I'm gonna put all my weight in my heels. So putting our weight in our heels is gonna decrease the amount of load on my knee, and I'm gonna be able to still strengthen my knee and my glutes and my hamstrings while going down the steps. And it's a good way that we can slowly get your knee comfortable going downstairs. So think about it, we go up and down stairs a ton every day in day-to-day life. Use the stairs as your rehab. It's the simplest way to actually strengthen your knee in day-to-day life. Life hack number 2 in your knee rehab is how to use getting in and out of a chair, which we do hundreds of times a day as part of your knee rehab. Now initially, again, we're gonna say my right knee is the one hurting. When I wanna get in and out of a chair, I'm probably gonna lean to my left side, use my left knee the entire time and leg, and not put much pressure on it. But eventually, after a couple of weeks, after all that unloading, we actually need to reload that right side again and use it. So from a side angle, when my feet are perfectly in line, I will have 50% of my weight through each leg. And that's gonna be our traditional, we'll call it a squat or a sit to stand. But if I wanna use my right side more, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna put my right foot further back than my left side. That in and of itself, without me having to think about anything, I'm gonna naturally be putting more weight through my right side, and I'm gonna have to use my right leg and my quads more than I will have to use my left. So every time we're gonna go in and out of a chair, I want us to put, if I'm about to get ready in the chair, we're gonna put my right side back, my left side forward, and then I'm gonna sit down. Every time you get out of the chair, same thing. Your body, you're gonna catch yourself throughout the day. You're just gonna think about getting up, and you're gonna naturally put your feet in this position if your right leg's been hurting, because your body and your brain got used to just using your left side and avoiding your right side. And we have to switch the script. We have to reset our brain and what it wants to use, and by deliberately put my right knee, my right foot back, my left foot in front, and deliberately try to stand using my right foot. So again, that's going to be step number 1, is always making sure that right foot's more back than the left if your right foot's the injured one. The second one is on the way down, you have 2 options. And again, not that anything's wrong. You can just plop down, which is most of us are going to do because we want to get in the seat fast. Or we can use the exercise, the chair, as an actual exercise and go nice and slow and put a lot more load through that knee and gently get down. So on the way down, I want you to not just plop, we're gonna control it going down all the way. And again, if I'm gonna do it this way, I'm gonna be controlling that right side going down, and on the way up, I'm gonna just come up and try to be powerful on the way up. The third thing on the stairs is you'll notice that every time I come down, I'm actually fully sitting. What we can do to make it a real fun challenge is every time you get in and out of a chair, let's do 5 squats. So say I'm coming in from the office, I got my chair here. Before I sit down, put my feet in the right position, and I'm gonna say, look, I'm gonna do 5 squats. And notice now I'm just tapping my butt to the chair. I'm not actually sitting completely. So I'm gonna tap my butt to the chair 5 times, then I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna do my work, and then when I wanna go up and get a cup of coffee or water, we're getting the same thing. Right foot's gonna come back, and I'm gonna do 5 squats before I even get up and do anything. And by using a method like this, we are actually cheating our body. We're cheating our rehab a little bit. We're not cheating our rehab, we're putting our rehab in our day-to-day lives. That's the most important thing that we can do. So we don't have to feel like we're doing a chore, we're doing 30 minutes of dedicated rehab or prehab work. You can, and we have a knee prehab program, which is perfect for that, which you could check out over here. But just day-to-day life, if we can do things like this on the chair or on the stairs, we're able to rehab and even prehab our knees if we have bad knees with the things that we're doing every single day. All right, guys, I hope you like those 2 life hacks for your knee rehab at home. Again, if you want to take the guesswork out of it, we do have a complete 16-week knee prehab program, which you can check out over here. But again, rehab doesn't need to be complicated. If you can incorporate things in your day-to-day life, things that you'll actually do, we can get our knees stronger with the things that we do every day. Hopefully you like this video. Please give us a like, please give us a subscribe, and let us know in the comments if this stuff has worked for you. And the little tricky part, if you've caught yourself avoiding using that leg the entire time. With that, Michael Lau here signing off.